are the link to your lead magnet known all over the internet, and the asset is downloaded without leaving a single email in return? Or are your digital assets being downloaded without leaving any payment in return? Fear not. I will show you 2 examples on what you can do to secure your digital assets, and show you an example implementation in Python Django. Also, stick around till the end for getting a powerful extra tip. For the first tip, make sure that any link to an asset is limited in time. How long time is up to you, but as a guideline, say about 2 weeks for a link that you have emailed to any user. But if you have delivered a paid offer, a bit longer. Then, when you make your implementation of your application, make sure that that link is only served during that time, say 2 weeks. Let's start up with a quick process reminder. We start off by presenting a web page with a form to the user. In this form they could enter their name and their email address and a GDPR OK. And then that will be pushed to our application. Then we will generate a link that is specific to this user and an expiration date, say 2 weeks in the future. This link will then be emailed to the user on the email that they have said. Now, if a user then uses this link, we will get a GET request on this specific personal link. We will check it, check the expiry, and return it back the PDF or whatever we have used as a lead magnet. So let's dive in a bit into the code. If we get a GET request of this specific personalized link, we will check its validity if it is available in the database. And if it is, we will store the time that is now and check that against the expiry date. And if this has not expired yet, well then we just serve the link. Otherwise, we will send the user an expiry page saying, sorry, this one is expired. And for the second security tip, when serving a user, you want to make sure that it is the right user you are serving. And you can do this by providing a personal link to each user. One way to implement this is to hash in personal information into the URL. This also makes it possible to verify that the email is working and that there is a real person behind it. So when we implement our application, we only serve those links that are in our database. To see the creation of this personal link, we should jump back to the sign up page and its processing. If we here get a valid post call, we will call on process new prospect. We create this link by combining the numbers from the timestamp with some information from the email. This may be a bit unsafe on the whole, but it will do for this demonstration. You can choose to put any kind of data into the link. Also note that after creation of this link, we store the expiration date, and in this In this code it is set to 14 days later. This implementation only shows the data right off into a URL, but you can put this in a bit more safe state by hashing the entire data string. Some type of hashing function can be used on this URL. And after that, this link will be sent off in an email to the user. Everything about emails will come in the next video. The next part of this personal link processing is when the user decides to use this link from his email. If he presses the link, he will make a GET request towards our server. Now, in our application, we have set a path in our url.py, which handles all these specific personal links. It is on row 8. This piece of regexp takes any kind of string after the main path and put this string into an in-link parameter that we can use later. And after that, it calls the function servit. So serlink checks for GET requests. And then it retrieves the time now. And when we have that information, we make a search request in the database for this specific personal link. And if it is not found, we present a non-valid web page. Also, if the time has expired, we present another error page saying expired link. And in the third case, where everything is okay, we store the date when this happens, collected, and present the PDF back to the user. Now, if you like this series, do subscribe and like it. It really helps out with the channel. Thank you. And now for the bonus tip. How can we possibly make it easier for your users to retrieve this lead magnet? Well, we could convert it into a QR code. Now, sending a QR code as an image in an email requires us to send this email as an HTTP formatted email. Now, all about sending emails will come in the next video in this series. Now click the link in the suggested and I will see you in there.